Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is just going to be a short one. I was going to be filming my palette update, but I decided that it would be easier if I just tracked the actual month's worth of uses and then report it at the beginning of the next month, because in the trackers I'd done them monthly, so it's going to be hard to then stop, and then I don't want to start using February's tracker before the end of February. So I thought it would just make more sense to record the actual uses within the January month and then report it at the very beginning of February. So I'm going to start doing that. So that video will be up next week rather than this week. So I thought I'd do just a little video going through products that I am decluttering, and I've also got one empty, so I thought I'd include that in this. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm so close to 100 subscribers and it would mean so much to me if I could reach that number, because that would be amazing and something that I thought would never happen in a million years. So let's get into it. So I'll start with the empty, and I'm really impressed with myself for this. So the empty is one of these Carmex little pots, and as you can see, it is completely empty. Now, I don't think I've even had that this long. Like, it's definitely over a year old, like before coronavirus times was probably when I was shopping for stuff like lip balms. But I'm really impressed with this. I know it hasn't been sat around for like 5 years, so I'm impressed that, you know, I used up a whole pot lip balm. So that was my one empty. Now, the first two declutters are these Mascara minis. So this Clinique one I've had for ages and it's pretty dried up. Like, there's still stuff in there, but it's just dried up and the formula's gone bad, and I've had this for over a year, so it's definitely time for it to move out of my collection because I don't want to give myself an eye infection. Now, the next one is definitely more of a declutter in the sense of I'm getting rid of it because I don't like it. So this is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I hate this. Like, me and mascara just really don't get along, but this is just so clumpy and the wand's harder to use, and I just don't like the way my lashes look with it. I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember exactly like what it did, but I'm pretty certain it would have just clumped my lashes together because I absolutely hate that. And for me to say a mascara is going when it's pretty new still is something quite impressive for me. So I really do not like this at all. The next thing I'm getting rid of is this Lush lip scrub. This is horribly out of date. This went out of date in 2018 and I had kept it because it was alright, and then I thought, oh, it's fine, it looks fine. And it's sugar. Like, sugar and oil can't go off that badly, but it's just not the same. It's not nice. I don't use it. Like, right, I've just used it and decided that I am actually going to keep this. The complete opposite of the purpose of this video. But I've used it and it's completely fine. Like, let me know down below if there's any reason that I shouldn't be using this. If I look at the ingredients, it literally is just sugar, oil, and then like these I'm guessing are preservatives, and then obviously colour and flavour. So I don't think that, you know, it's that bad, but it has been around for 4 years. I don't really use it is the thing. I'm just going to get rid of it. It's out of date and I don't use it, so what's the point? I just don't use lip scrubs, so I am going to get rid of this. The next product I'm getting rid of is because it's ridiculously old too. It's this lip gloss, which was my mum's, and I have no idea when I got it, but it is lovely and I really like it. But the fact, like, it looks so old and I can't see a date on it at all, but you can just tell it looks old. And I never know with my mum's makeup because half her makeup is extremely old, like ridiculously old, shouldn't touch it. But then some of it isn't as old as I thought it would have been. But I am just going to get rid of this because I literally wouldn't put this on my lips because I don't trust it. So I think that's a sign that it's time to get rid of it. Another product that it's just time for it to go is my baby lips. I loved this and I still do love it. I still think it's great. but it's just ridiculously old at this point, and do I want to be putting something that old on my lips? I don't use it. I've got lip balms that I like. Why bother keep it? It does smell good still. But yeah, it's time for this one to go. And I mean, I did use up the majority of it. Like, it takes me a while to bring it to the top. So, I mean, I definitely got my money's worth out of it. And I did love it. And it's like cracked. The packaging's cracked. I mean, it kind of keeps going at the bottom. You can spin it around because I cracked it. But yeah, I feel like baby's lips were a big thing of like 2012, 2013. And it's time for me to get rid of this because that's probably when I bought it. Now, one final item that I'm including that I actually had put in this pile to declutter, and then because these were sat out on my desk, I decided to give it a try, and that meant that I actually decided I would keep it. And it is this collection concealer, and the reason why I wanted to get rid of it is I never use it as a concealer. It just doesn't work for my skin tone. It's too dark for under my eyes, and that's the only place I really conceal. I don't do spot concealing. But I was doing my eye makeup the other day and I knew I wasn't leaving the house, so I was just doing it because I like doing my eye makeup, and I thought I might as well, you know, get out, get ready, feel like I've done something, and it just makes me feel better for the whole day and more put together. I'm more likely to sit at my desk and actually get on with my work. But I'm running out of my MAC paint pot. I mean, I'm not, but I am. Like, it's getting really thin, so I don't want to race through using this. And so I decided that I'd use this as an eyeshadow base rather than use some of this up, as I didn't really care if it wore off particularly quickly. And it worked really well for that because I do have really bad veining over my eyes. So that is something that I have to take into consideration. Like, I can't really do my eye look without using something to block it out. So as I wasn't worrying about the lasting of my eyeshadow, I just used this as an eyeshadow base and I really liked it. So I am going to keep this one, which I didn't think I would. So these are all of the products that I am getting rid of. In terms of other things that I'm close to being empty, I've got this mango hand cream where I've literally got this much left, so I think I will be through with this one pretty soon. Another product that I'm really nearly done with is this Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I'm having to scrape the sides, like you can see how empty it is in there. So I am really struggling, and I'm going to be upset when I run out of this. I've had this for ages and I go on and off using concealer, but at the moment I'm not wearing foundation most of the time, so I'm using this. Or I'm having to use foundation as an under eye concealer because this is running out and I don't really want to waste it when I'm not leaving the house. But I do need to pick this up again. And then something that I don't really I was going to say include as if I like, you know, do these videos all the time. I am really nearly out of this moisturiser, but I get through these quite quickly. So me and my boyfriend both use this moisturiser and we get through them very quickly. And whenever I go home to visit my parents, they always have one for like my brother, and I always just nick it. So we buy a lot and get through a lot and nick a lot from my mum. So yeah, so I'm very nearly out of this. A couple more days and it will be gone. I like to cut this open and get all of it out because we do get through them so much. So this is pretty much one of my always empties. And one final product that I'm very close to finished with is this Body Shop Himalayan face mask. As you can see, I have pretty much scraped it all out. I've just got a little clump down here in this. There you go. I've changed the lighting and hopefully you can see that better. So it is pretty much empty. I've just got it all grouped together on this side wall so that I can get every last bit of it out. And as you can see, all the sides, you can see right through there, are very much scraped, and that's the product that I've got left. So I think 1 or 2 uses are left on this face mask and then it will be completely used up, which is a shame, and I definitely will be repurchasing this because I absolutely love it. So they are all of the things that I have talked about today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Please consider liking and subscribing. As I said, I'm really close to 100 subscribers, so it would mean a lot if you could help me get there. as it would be a huge achievement. Thank you for watching.